You are a waste of breath. And when you die and go to hell, I hope you rot.
See you there.
Christian.
Free speech or die, Portland. You got no safe place. This is America. Get out if you don't like free speech.
This story from New Jersey is disturbing. This is Luz Hernandez, a 33-year-old kindergarten teacher and mother of 3 from Jersey City, just across the river from Manhattan. After her family didn't hear from her all last weekend and she didn't show up to work on Monday, cops performed a wellness check at her home on Tuesday and launched a missing persons investigation when they couldn't find her. During their investigation, they were searching in a remote area about 15 miles from her home when they found her body in a shallow grave. Luz's friends, family, and students were shocked and devastated by her death.
She was kind. Oh my God. She was a beautiful person. I want to miss her so much. I cannot speak because it's unbelievable.
An autopsy determined that Luz had been beaten and strangled to death. The local prosecutor's office said yesterday that the case had gone from a missing persons investigation to a homicide investigation.
I'm happy they caught the person who did this, just for the simple fact. This is sad to hear that she was beaten and her body was treated the way it was treated. Now, the motive and all this, of course, I'm pretty sure somebody was stalking her. Maybe a crazy ex or something like that. Because usually when there's a crazy, you know what I'm saying, stuff going on, it's usually random and you see, how can I say this, a repeat attack and know that it's somebody out here doing something crazy. But this right here sounds like, you know, somebody was in a relationship with her or, you know, something crazy that was very personal and they knew each other. It got to be somebody that she know. But when stuff like this happen, as beautiful faces like this, beautiful souls get lost. And, you know, it just hurts so many people that they love and they have been loved by.
When standing before a judge, most defendants remain calm and collected, others not so much. Today we're covering 5 of the most disrespectful defendants ever caught on camera. Number 5, Milton Watts. This is 21-year-old Milton Watts. He was previously charged with domestic violence but didn't show up for his hearing. After a warrant was issued for his arrest, he turned himself in.
You were supposed to be here last month. You did not appear. Why weren't you here?
My mom didn't show up. Somebody died in the family. There was no reason for me to be here.
Well, it's not an engraved invitation, son. It's a court order.
We're in Berea Municipal Court in Ohio, and things are already looking tough for Mr. Watts.
Your attorney withdrew, so you'll have to hire an attorney?
I don't need an attorney.
You're a lawyer?
Nope.
Do you want to talk about me at bond with me? What do you want to tell me?
About what?
Bond?
I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you.
That's going to cost you 30 days in the county jail for contempt. Cuff him.
Judge Christopher Green doesn't seem to appreciate Mr. Watts' attitude, but the tantrum isn't over.
You can either make life easy or you can make life hard.
I already ruined my life.
That's 60. You for 90? That's 90. That's 180. That's 306.
I'm working at McDonald's. Now I gotta come here and my life.
No, and stop.
How many days you wanna give me now? Are you sir counting?
Yeah, I'm at about a year right now in contempt.
Despite his mother and sister trying to calm him down, Milton refuses to listen. The rest of the court staff quickly step in. After Watts cooled down, Judge Green decided to reduce his sentence to only 90 days in contempt of court. As for the original domestic violence charges, Watts was sentenced to 5 days in prison. Number 4, Darrell Brooks.
You don't gotta explain nothing to me. That's what you don't understand. You think that this is a whole game to me. This is not a game to me, Your Honor.
In November 2021, 39-year-old Darrell Brooks drove a red SUV through a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin, killing 6 people and injuring 62 more. After he hit a wall and his car broke down, Brooks took off on foot and attempted to take shelter in a nearby house, but he was arrested before he could hide. Before he went on trial in October 2022, Brooks made an unexpected decision.
It is me exercising my right to defend myself, to represent myself as a sovereign citizen.
If I let them withdraw, they're gone from this case. Do you understand that?
I think I will probably be better served representing myself.
And on his first day in court, Brooks chose to deliver a unique statement by taking his shirt off and turning his back to the camera.
He has been removed from the courtroom multiple times. This morning alone, he started interrupting this court within a minute of the court calling the case.
At the trial, Brooks keeps disrupting the court with angry outbursts and irrelevant arguments.
I'd like to provide the defendant and the court with a copy.
So that had to be said. So it's the defendant.
That's not how it was said.
That was how it said. You want to run the record back?
Mr. Brooks.
Got one ear that work, and I heard that.
This is to benefit you so that you understand
Ain't none of
your
this to benefit me,
witness
so let's
has
be clear
a prior.
about that.
Seeing the trial not going as he expected, Brooks gets frustrated and communicates his feelings in his own way.
Right, I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared.
Brooks was charged with 76 different charges, including 6 counts of first-degree murder. He was found guilty on all of them and given 6 life sentences plus 700 more years in prison. Number 3.
Real Brooks looked just like how he is, a true psycho. Mental problems, need help, probably got some kind of disorder going on. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't went through it. When you look at him, look at them eyes. They look troubled. They look like they want to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude do not look like he up to no good. And to be in the courtroom giving this woman, you know what I'm saying, giving these folks a hard time for nothing, you sound retarded, my boy. You sound dumb.
In prison. Number 3, Jeremy Christian.
Free speech or die, Portland. You got no safe place. This is America. Get out if you don't like free speech.
This is 35-year-old Jeremy Christian, a white supremacist and a self-proclaimed patriot. In May 2017, Christian was on the Portland Max train when he started shouting racial slurs at 2 black women. That's when these 3 men, Taliesin Namakai Meish, Ricky Bess, and Micah Fletcher, stepped in to urge him off the train. Christian then stabbed the 3 men in the neck and fled the scene before being arrested a mile away. Both Namakai and Bess were pronounced dead at the scene, while Fletcher survived with a critical neck injury. 2 years later, Christian is in court where one of his victims delivers an impact statement.
You are a waste of breath, and when you die and go to hell, I hope you rot.
See you there. Go back to Tennessee, too.
What do I tell you?
Go back to Tennessee, too.
You can.
We don't want you here. All your race bait and bull. You ain't gonna be mayor either, bitch. You ain't gonna be mayor either, bitch. My whole city. I should have killed you. I should have killed you. Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive.
Jeremy Christian was found guilty on a total of 15 charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder and attempted murder. He was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences, plus an additional 50 years in prison. Number 2, Tobias.
He's them type of guys that you gotta be careful. Just for the simple fact, he has stabbed 3 people in the neck that was just like him for defending and telling him he shouldn't be out here doing what he's doing, saying what he's saying, you know what I'm saying, being negative, and he didn't fucking stab 3 people in the neck. Thank God one of them survived, you know what I'm saying, but that doesn't go from the fact that he was in the courtroom being mad disrespectful towards a woman, and you know he ain't had no father or somebody who told him you don't talk to women that type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because he was mad disrespectful, so y'all just be careful out there.
Number 2, Tobias Roman. We're in Bakersfield, California, where 27-year-old Tobias Roman, also known as Giggles, is in court for a preliminary hearing. Tobias is accused of attempted robbery, threatening with the intent to kill, and exhibiting a deadly weapon at a shopping mall.
Roman, stand up.
My foot hurts. I can't stand up right now. But my right hand giggles.
Stand up, Roman.
Yeah, what?
Roman reluctantly stands up, but barely answers any questions.
Mr. Roman, what is your true and correct name?
Tobias, my first name. That's it. Giggles or Tobias. That's it.
Don't call me none now.
Charges, Mr. Roman, are attempted robbery.
Assault,
second degree.
assault,
Hey, Mr. Roman, you need to be quiet.
Yeah, you need to be quiet.
You got one more chance and then you're going to be removed from the courtroom. And that'll be your choice.
Just don't talk. Go ahead.
All right, you need to leave.
Even while being escorted from the courtroom, Roman's foul mouth doesn't seem to stop.
I'm gonna murder you when I see you.
I'd like to note for the record, Mr. Roman's statement on the record that he will murder me if he sees me, and I'm going to request law enforcement to take the appropriate action.
Roman was then charged with threatening a public official, to which he pleaded no contest, and for which he was sentenced to 8 months in prison. As for his original charges, he was sentenced to 3 years.
Why Tobias Roman was talking the way he was talking, he ain't even get no time on no crazy stuff like the other guys was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you better just sit your butt down, listen to what the judge got to say, my boy, you know, and take them little couple years they ain't gave you. Because for the simple fact, you know, you ain't got no time compared to them other guys we done seen.
Number 1, Spencer Boston.
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Boston. He said he wants to represent himself in this case.
Spencer Boston is a 20-year-old man from Tennessee. He was arrested on a simple cannabis possession charge, and instead of pleading his case to the judge, Spencer decides to go political.
Yes, sir. I think it's very unfair, the marijuana law here. I think we the people deserve better because marijuana is a very harmless drug, and it's been around for ages, since the 80s and 90s.
Seeing him go on a tangent, the judge cuts Boston off, telling him that the laws aren't to be discussed in a hearing. The young man then decides to deliver a statement to the court.
May 7th. Yeah, call him. I can't give you his name or opinion.
Hey! We the people deserve better.
Take him to jail. Take him to jail.
Spencer Boston was sentenced to 10 days in prison for contempt of court and was fined $250 for his original possession charge, but he doesn't seem to regret his actions at all.
I said, we the people deserve better, because it's ridiculous.
You pulled that joint out. Was there actually marijuana in it?
Yes, sir. There was. It was very good stuff. It smelled good, smoked good.
1 year after the incident, Boston passed away in a car crash on Interstate 40.
Now this guy, we the people, he definitely needs some help. I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, you had a little weed charge, man. All you have to do is pay your little fine. You done got you some days in the jail for no reason. Just because you want to spark up a blunt, a jizzy, a blizzy, whatever you want to call your little thing, in the courtroom to prove nothing. That is what you prove, nothing. And as we watch these 5 weirdos, retards, and you whatever you want to call them, they went to jail for being stupid. Some of them got life 20 times for being dumb, stupid, demonic. And you got we the people who just was a weed person, and you know what I'm saying, he just wasn't in the right space in his head when he decided to do that.